Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Civil Services and Aspiration. So this is the part 3rd of the Union Executive. Part 1st and 2nd are already made and links are given in the description box if you want to see that. So in this video we are going to discuss about the Attorney General of India and Comptroller and Auditor General. So let's start. The office of the Attorney General is one of the offices placed on special footing by the Constitution of India. He is the first law officer of the Government of India, and the Attorney General of India shall be appointed by the President and shall hold office during the presence of the President. He must have the same qualifications as required by the Judge of Supreme Court, and he is not a whole-time counsel for the government nor a government servant, and he shall receive remuneration as the President may determine for him. Though the Attorney General of India is not a member of the cabinet, he shall also have the right to speak in the houses of the parliament or in any committee thereof, but shall have no right to vote by the Article 88. Now let's see the duties of the Attorney General of India. These are to advise on legal matters, to perform legal character assigned to him by the President, and to discharge the functions conferred by the Constitution of India. Now let's talk about the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. So he is the one who controls the entire financial system of the country according to Article 148 at the Union as well as at the state level. And he is the most important officer under the Constitution of India and the guardian of the public purse, and it is his duty to see that no farthing is spent out of consolidated fund of India. In short, he shall be the impartial head of the audit and account system of India. And now let's see the conditions of services. So he is appointed by the President and can be removed only on address from both houses of parliament on the grounds of proved misbehavior or incapacity. His salary should be equal to that of Supreme Court, and the term of office of the Comptroller and Auditor General shall be 6 years from the date on which he assumes office. But the conditions are: the Comptroller and Auditor General of India shall vacate office on attaining age of 65 years, and he may resign his office by writing address to President and may be removed by the process of impeachment. And now let's see the duties and power of the Comptroller and Auditor General of India. So first, to audit and report on all expenditure from the Consolidated Fund of India. Secondly, audit and report on all expenditure from the Contingency Fund and public accounts of the Union and the state. Third, to audit and report on all trading, manufacturing, loss and profit account, etc. kept by the Department of the Union or a state. So that's all about the Attorney General and Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Thank you for watching our video. If you like it, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel, and if you have any suggestions, please do tell in the comment section.